Humans are pre-programmed to believe in God and afterlife. According to a University of Oxford study, the findings are that humans are predisposed to believe in God and afterlife. It was an analytical and empirical study that found that belief in God and afterlife is a very natural human tendency, i.e., it is part of human nature. This brings us to the Holy Quran. In Surah Rum, Quran says, "Direct your face towards the religion. Incline to truth. Adhere to the fitrah of Allah, upon which Allah has created all people." So, from this verse, we can see that belief in Allah and following the true faith is something that Allah has created all people on that very human nature. And it is well known that the religion of Islam is the basic message of it is believe in God and afterlife. The word fitra means the state on which every children is born, that state in which they believe in God and follow the true religion. In an authentic hadith, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that every children is born on fitra, or his true nature, and it's only his parents who later make him a Jew or a Christian. And if his parents were Muslim, he would have remained a Muslim according to his fitrah. Now the word fitrah is related with the name of God, Al-Fatir, which means the Creator. It's also related with the word fatara, which means to create, and fitra is the natural state upon which humans are created. In his book, The Born Believers, The Science of Children's Religious Belief, Justin Barrett explains how children are born as believers in God. He actually argues that children can also believe in one God only. This book is based upon the previously mentioned Oxford University study, and the author is one of the lead researchers in that study. Also in neurology, we find subjects like, are we hardwired to believe in God? Now these studies are all in the public domain. Anyone can read them, so I will not go deep into those. There is a clarification needed though. I am not arguing here that these empirical studies actually prove that belief in God is correct belief. My argument is not on the basis of empirical studies, rather, my argument is how these scientific and empirical studies sync perfectly with that which is found on Quran and Hadith. There can be other explanation for these empirical studies, but those would be just post facto rationalization of the phenomenon, whereas Quran and Hadith make this claim independent of and much before the availability of these empirical studies. One issue though, in the study, the authors have discussed about one God and gods or multiple gods. This can be seen in the book Born Believers, where the author actually make the claim that children can even believe in only one God. However, since this is an analytic and empirical study and not a theological one, whereas the content of the study is a theological and metaphysical nature, we have to take into account the theological and metaphysical aspect when we interpret the results. What I mean to say is, although the authors have taken the concept of God in different civilizations and cultures that they have studied on face value, and they haven't gone into the theological details of it, but if you refer to my another video, One God, Monotheism Across World History and World Civilizations, in which I have explained how you can find one supreme creator, monotheistic God in every world civilizations across all the different phases and stages in history and prehistory. I'll put the link down below in the description. Thank you for watching this video.